Hey, hello there, this is ktgozone here and you're watching a game between TauruS and Quicksilver. This is the Battle of Panipat 2014 and this is the grand finals. And these guys are here, so obviously you have to admit that they're good players. They have beaten some top talents like Carlos Ferdinand on the way to the finals. And if you haven't watched the game number 1 on my channel, please go ahead and watch it. It's on YouTube, and this is game number 2 and this is on Baltic or Baltic, whatever you call it. I believe this is Baltic. Yes, this is Baltic, and they're playing with the Vikings. Let's look at the map of these guys, and this is TauruS I'm looking at, and mind you, these guys are brothers. If you haven't watched the first video, you should know that. So this is TauruS is playing in red and is playing with the Vikings, and that is his map over here. The forage bush is not very good, but he's going to do most of that food collection through fishing. Is already queued in the first ship, and let's look at his opponent. Yes, the dock is also ready for his opponent. And where is the goal? This goal is quite crappy and it's quite far away, not very good, but this goal is pretty decent, and you'll be happy to have that goal over there. The wood line is a bit scattered, but that is okay, that is kind of expected. It won't be that good all the time. Stone, I don't think you really need the stone, but maybe if you lose the water you might need to get a castle up to make those docks below your castle. So yeah, stone might get important at a later stage in the game. So that is what TauruS has, and that is what TauruS will have to play with. And let's look at Quicksilver over here, who's playing with the color, what do you call it, cyan is it? I'm not very good with colors, but that is his map, guys, and he's quite close to the end of the map. And this is his goal, which is also pretty nice, though he can put one mining camp over here and one over here if he wants to. Otherwise it's not the greatest goal in the world. Stone, back stone, and there's the crappy gold over there. That goal is a little susceptible to attack from water, so that is not a very good goal to have. And yes, he's also very close to water, but I don't think the arrow fire can come all the way to the town center from water. So pretty decent map. That's his wood line over there, and he has got only one lumber camp at the moment. He's probably sending his villager for another lumber camp over here. And pretty decent map, I think, quite even map for both the players, and they've already hit feudal age. There's a huge difference in feudal age time between Quicksilver and TauruS. You can see that there's a difference of around 27 seconds, so that is not good news, mind you. These water maps are very important, where you have to reach feudal age almost at the same time, and you have to take those galleys out, and it's going to be a galley war. That is the second lumber camp coming up, I'm sorry, the dock coming up for TauruS, and also 2 docks up for Quicksilver. So it's very important for Quicksilver, who's reached a feudal age, to take his galleys out. Let's see what he's doing right now. Obviously he's going to take his galleys out. That's the first galley, that is the second galley, so he has all the advantage, guys. He's got 27 seconds of advantage. His opponent is going to be pretty slow, and he's doing his double bit axe. His opponent is also getting his third dock up. Where is the third dock? Third dock up for Quicksilver 2. There you go, the galleys are coming out. He should send his galleys straight to his opponent. That is exactly what he's doing. He has scouted his opponent, I believe so. Yes, he's aware of the docks of his opponent, and he's going to send his galleys right over there, and he's going to target the fishing ships. That is what he should target. He's not doing it right now. He's struggling, he's roaming around, he's still very slow with the second galley. This is not very good news for this guy. He just roamed around, didn't do anything, no fires on this fishing ship, so that is not good. He's sending his military back, and the 27 seconds advantage that he had is of no use right now, guys. He's got 5 galleys on the map. His opponent has got 3, which is very good. His opponent actually has 5 right now as we speak, and that's a war he would want to take, but not anymore, not anymore. There's enforcement, and he should take his army back. But I'm a little disappointed with Quicksilver. He really had the advantage over there with that huge 27-second gap between him and his opponent. So 4 docks up for his opponent, who is playing quite defensive over here. He's keeping his galleys in front of his fishing ship. That is the target right now. That is what he's doing. Is he going forward? No, he's just going for this mini kill, mini battle over there, but he's just safeguarding his fishing ships. And let's look at the number of fishing ships Quicksilver has. He's got 4. His opponent, let's see how many does he have. He also has 4. So pretty meta from both the players right now. 11 military on board. Blacksmith coming up to get the fletching done, which is also very important in this war. Look at the statistics, it's +6, and it's going to be 6+1 right now. And mind you, Baltic, these two areas are very important. He's kept his scout over there who is on patrol mode over here, and is making sure that it's nobody coming in from that side, from TauruS, and there's nobody over here, so he's not bothered about this side, but he really needs to be careful. TauruS meanwhile is doing his fletching, and his opponent Quicksilver has already done the fletching, so he should take this fight. He is not taking this fight. He's got a little less military. Some military is standing over there, so this is very interesting right now. Both are doing a bit defensive. They're playing defensive like the last game on land, and that is important to keep your army alive, because you need to go to Castle Age and do those war galleys, and to do war galleys you really need the galleys, otherwise you don't have anything to upgrade. So this is a very interesting fight over there. He's slowly coming forward. TauruS playing a neat game over there, and he's coming forward. He's not going all out. He's keeping some army at his base to safeguard his fishing ship. Does he have any farms right now? He does. He's got 4 farms. He's doing his market right now. Does his opponent has? The opponent has 3 farms, and he's also housed at the moment. But so far so good, guys. This is a good stuff. Military 19 each from the players, and scores are very even. The pop is absolutely even, so 17.5 minutes, and this is good stuff from both the players. There you go, 6+1 and 5+1 on the attack and the range, having done the fletching some time back. So 20 military each for these guys. The next question is, when do we go to Castle Age? That is what is going on in their mind. Quicksilver is on 513 food. TauruS is on 536 food. Very equal, guys. Very equal. And so far, skills and deaths 6 ahead. So Quicksilver is doing a better job at it right now. And he also is keeping his fishing ships. I'm very surprised he's taking his fishing ships forward, because I'm sure there was big fish over here. There you go, there's big fish over there, but he really wants to keep his fishing ship very close to his military, like babies, and that is a little understandable, but still very risky. I would rather have his fishing ship over here. This is the big fish I was talking about. He can have his fishing ship over there, but he's keeping them very close to his military over there, and there you go, he's guarding them, he's patrolling it over there. And there you go, the Castle Age. Right now there's a difference of 37 seconds. Is TauruS, mind you. TauruS is the one who's going to go to Castle Age first and going to hit the war galley research. Is going to make a huge difference in the water, and I believe that can change this game completely if he wins the water right now. He's got 5 more military though. Quicksilver has got more military on the map, and there's nothing happening on land, guys, just to make sure you guys know it. There's nothing happening on land, so we are safe on that count. 28 military for Quicksilver, and we are just around 30 seconds away from Castle Age for the red player TauruS. Let's look at TauruS base. What does he have? He's got all of those into woodline. Let's look at his gold mining, which is pretty decent right now. I'm going to count that. It's going to be 11, I believe so. Let's look at his opponent. He's got very few on gold over here. I'm a bit surprised. Where are the gold miners? The number of gold miners is very less over there. Just 5 gold miners. I really don't know how he's supporting. How is he supporting that amount of military? It's a bit surprising right now. But he's got more military, mind you. He can actually go for the kill right now. This is the time to go for the war before his opponent goes to Castle Age. There you go. The Botkin are on the war galley coming in for TauruS, and he's going to get very powerful right now. And he's going to engage in that fight, though he's 7 pop less. But he's going to engage in this fight, and his opponent is going to really struggle. He's hit war galley now. He should retreat. He should run. He should run right now. This is not a fight you would want to take. Let's look at the number of docks they have. They have 4 docks each, and that was from a pretty long time back. There's no docks added right now, so I really don't know what is going into Quicksilver's mind right now. He has killed the opponent's scout, so obviously his opponent doesn't know what can happen on land, but there you go. He's going for the kill. He's going to get that dog down surely, and he's researching ballistics too, and ballistics also coming for Quicksilver a little late, around 20 seconds late, but he's going to lose his docks, which is not good news. Is he rebuilding? Is he rebuilding those docks anywhere? Is he making another town center? Yes, he's making another town center. He's making one more town center over there. Let's look at his opponent TauruS. What is he doing? Is he making one more town center? Is going to stay with 1 town center? He's going to stay with 1 town center, a high risk strategy, but he's building the water. He doesn't need 1 more town center. He doesn't need to produce villages, but he's probably going to send 1 villager forward, and that village is possibly going to die to this scout, but this scout has got very less health points, so he might not win this fight. Yeah, there you go. He's going to hit that. Is he going to fight back? No, he's not fighting back. Probably he's going to lose that villager. This is not good, guys. This is not good. Yes, he should have attacked that scout, but he's going to lose that villager. We'll come back to the water and see what is happening. 16 pop on the water for Quicksilver. So this is not good. He's already very much behind on pop, 20 pop behind on TauruS, but I don't know what is going to be his plan B. Plan B is obviously land, and right now he's going to struggle over here. If he's sending villages forward, he's not sending villages forward. This is the area he has scouted or not. We're going to find that out soon. No, he hasn't scouted that much, but still I think that is going to be the plan B over here. And these are some sheep for TauruS. I don't know why he didn't collect them, but right now it's 34 military for TauruS. TauruS has clearly won the water, and that's the fast of Castle 8's timing. I think he did some selling in the market and has gone to Castle 8, so very good stuff from TauruS. And booming right now happening for Quicksilver. He doesn't have any other option. He has got multiple town centers and he's booming, and he's just sending villages forward. There you go, plan B. And TauruS has seen that. He has got one villager over there, so he has seen that, but still villages are going forward. And let's see what TauruS does right now. What is he doing? Is he doing a quick wall over there? Is he putting up archery ranges? Does he even have a barrack? That is the question. He's going to get his third town center up. He's not putting in military building. Mind you, he's got the information. He's certainly got the information that his opponent is over here. He's seen that, and I believe he has, right? I don't know. Probably he hasn't noticed it. But there you go. Archery range is coming up. This is the plan B of Baltic. This is the standard plan B of Baltic. And archers coming out for the Vikings. The Vikings are very good civilization. Very good archery civilization, so they're going to have those archers out, and this is not going to be good news. He've lost the water, obviously, Quicksilver, but he's doing his stuff on land right now. That plan B, how successful will that be? I'm a bit surprised at his pop right now. He had put those 3 town centers quite some time back. He's producing villages from them, but he's still very much far behind on water. Has he lost all his docks? Yes, he has lost all his docks. He's not rebuilding any docks. I'm a bit surprised why TauruS didn't send his military to the side of these maps. It's very important in Baltic that you keep your military close to this area, because this is where the plan B is going to happen, and it's exactly what has happened. There's no point of sending your army now. The damage has been done. The military is getting produced, and there's going to be a mangonel along with these crossbows. So this is going to be fun. Let's see what TauruS is doing. He hasn't reacted yet, which clearly means he has got absolutely no information. He thinks he's very much safe over there, which is not the story, guys. It is absolutely not the story. And this is going to be fun, because still he's got absolutely no information is what is happening. He's believing in winning the water. He's not doing a transport and sending army forward, because he thinks he's won the water and there's going to be a GG from his opponent, but that is not the case over here. Padded archer armor coming from Quicksilver, and he has got his military ready. Then finally TauruS knows about the army over here. Let's look at his fog of war. There you go. He sees those crossbow over here, and he is in trouble. He doesn't even have a barrack, but he's researching Imperial Age right now, so he doesn't even have the resources to get those buildings and military up. So this is dangerous. And Thumbering also coming from Quicksilver. Where is the barrack? Finally 32 minutes 57 seconds in game time. He's going to get that barrack up, but damage is going to get done over here, guys. That's the second mangonel coming forward, so that is not good news for TauruS. Let's see how he defends this. This is very interesting. He actually has food and gold right now, so if he wants to take knights out, he can, but let's see what he's going to do. He's got that barrack up. What he's going to do is he's going to send villagers away and make more military buildings. He has to defend this. I don't see any other military buildings happening, which is a bit surprising. He's obviously going to Imperial Age. He's going to be very, very strong in Imperial Age, but there is no army to defend. And how far is this guy from Imperial Age? He's very, very far away, Quicksilver. But look at the pop right now. This is a difference of 20 pop, so he's boomed well, guys. He's boomed really well, and he's doing a good job right now. I totally missed this. TauruS had come to his base with his monk and stuff. I even see one villager alive over there who is idle and not doing anything, but he should do some stuff over there. He should make some military buildings. But the question is he going to make it over there, do a counter attack, or defend at his base? I think he should defend. He really needs to defend. And the town center has already gone down to these mangonels. I missed that. And this is not good news. The villagers are coming forward to make more military buildings. What is TauruS doing? Is he making military buildings? Finally, the archery range is coming up. He's going to surely go for skirmishers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 archery ranges are up. 4 actually, and a siege workshop too. Let's see what is he producing right now, TauruS. And yeah, there you go. He's got his knight out. That is what I was talking about. The knight is actually out for for Quicksilver, not for TauruS. But what is he producing? He's producing a spears because he believes there will be knights over there, and he's also producing archers, which is a bit surprising. I would have seen skirmishers, but he's producing archers. He's taken some skirmishers out. His skirmishers is going to go down to these knights surely very easily, and right now he's really struggling. There are lots of knights over there. This is good stuff from Quicksilver. This is really nice stuff. Look at the resources TauruS has. Look at the amount of food he has right now. That food, he really needs to sell them and get some gold and get those archers up and running. And there you go, crossbow and gold shock mining coming from both the guys. And does he have more military buildings? He actually has more, but he doesn't have the gold to produce those crossbows. Does he have gold anywhere else? He's sending his villagers, and there you go, there is some gold over there. He knows about it. He's sending his gold miners over there. And Imperial Age from Quicksilver, which is interesting. He must have done a lot of selling and buying in the market. There you go, and he is going to Imperial Age, so this is going to be nice. And those crossbows soon going to be arbalest, and this is good stuff, guys. Look at the pop right now. It's 9 pop ahead of TauruS. Total game changer, absolute game changer. I really didn't expect this. Baltic, once you lose the water, right, it becomes very difficult to make a comeback. But I think TauruS made a huge mistake. He should have had his army at this area. This is where you should keep your army, right? You should keep your army over here. You should keep your army over here. I mean the army on water, and that would have made sure that he wins the game. But that's not the case here. See, forward siege workshop, and Quicksilver is doing a fabulous job right now. TauruS has come back again in the pop, and is doing some good stuff. Look at the military. It's 57 military for TauruS, but most of them are absolutely useless right now. Those military on the water is of no use. It's probably getting a few houses down, but they're not doing any proper damage. And even ramps are coming in for Quicksilver, and the Ellis coming in from TauruS. But if these knights keep on coming, it's going to be very difficult for Quicksilver to defend this, because he's producing skirms right now. I believe he's also producing crossbows, and he's not producing any pikes right now. I don't think he has even research spikes, but this is what he's going to do. He's going to defend with crossbows and skirms. That is the unit choice for TauruS, who's won the first game, mind you guys. You can see the score on the top. So he's won the first game, and he is in the defensive in the second game, though he's quite ahead in pop right now, around 24 pop ahead. And he's got a lot of skirmishes, a lot of army on land actually, and he's trying to get that, battering him down with those skirms. Probably he's going to achieve that. So this is a game changer again. Bracer Arbalest coming for Quicksilver. He's going to go all out attack with his archery range. He's going to get a siege workshop up over there. He can even use that gold if he wants to probably make a town center over there, or make a town center over here if he wants to. But that is the case, guys. Let's look at Quicksilver, what he is doing. Look at the pop difference right now. I really don't know what happened to Quicksilver. Did he get attacked over there? No, he really didn't get attacked over there, so I really don't know what happened. And it's a bit surprising. And also the part that is surprising is, why didn't he make one transport ship and send it to Quicksilver's base with some maybe 5 archers and done some damage over there? Because if he had to make military buildings in his base, he would have resigned already. But that is not the case, guys. There's a difference of 50 pop right now, and TauruS has changed his game suddenly, and he's booming right now, and he's doing a good job. But the army of Quicksilver is actually coming back into this game. This game can change again, guys. This game can change again, and I'm really hoping it does. 94 military, 70 military more than Quicksilver for TauruS. And he's doing his Arbalest research right now, but the Conquerors research is coming for Quicksilver. More military buildings over there, lots of military buildings. Let's look at the resources. Yes, look at the wood and gold for Quicksilver, so that is really good. Let's see how much sustainable gold he has got. He's got gold over there, so that is very nice. Does he have relics? Let's look at how many relics he has got. He's got 1 relic over there. He's not the greatest thing in the world. He's got a gold mining camp over there, so which is very good. He's got gold over here actually, which is under attack. So he's got a lot of gold, so he can do the damage if he wants to. And he can even use this gold mine if he wants to. This game can still change, guys. The difference of 40 pop as we speak, and let's see what is going on. There's a lot of army over here, so this is a battle you would want to take because he's on the top of the hill. So this is a good battle for Quicksilver, and he can cause the damage. He already has those tanky Onegas. That is really nice, and he's going to cause a lot of damage with those Onegas. Good stuff, guys. Absolutely good stuff. And 45 pop difference between 2 players. And the useless military on water is not doing anything. He's sending his villagers forward from this area. I think Quicksilver should have done a wall over here. Probably the military over there is preventing that wall from happening. But if TauruS comes in with these villages over here and makes some military buildings, then I don't think he'll be able to push from this end. But he's got a lot of onagers over there, so that is not very good news. I see a lot of dead bodies for TauruS, so he's probably struggling right now. He's really struggling. He doesn't have answer to those onagers. He doesn't have onager of himself. I'm surprised that he's not doing that research. Probably he doesn't have the resources to do it. Let's go to TauruS. Yes, he's a bit struggling with the resources. And he doesn't have any gold, guys. He has got idle villages, which is not the greatest thing in the world. 19 idle villages for TauruS, and he is really struggling right now. He's collecting stone, but there is no gold for him. There's absolutely no gold. His villages are actually going forward and cutting wood, but there is no gold for him. This is the gold that he's actually mining with that one solitary villager, but he doesn't really have the gold. And look at the army right now for Quicksilver. He has a huge army count, less army count than his opponent, but he's struggling. He's really trying hard to come back into this game. There's a difference in 40 pop, and chemistry coming almost at a similar time from both players. This is going to really help Quicksilver to come back into this game. So let's see what happens, guys. And I'm a bit surprised with how he's kept his military over here. He should have gone forward. He's got a hell lot of military, should have done the damage, but probably he's really struggling to defend against this onagers. A hell lot of onagers over here. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 onagers. That is mental. This is absolutely mental. You can't defend against those onagers. Those onagers are going to cut you down, and I can see he's got his manganese over here, but I'm really surprised he's not doing his onager research, and some onagers are going down over there for Quicksilver, but still has a sizable amount to do the attack and do the damage. Is he still sending villages forward? Yes, he finally is doing some stables over there. That is what was required, and that is going to be interesting in this game. And look at this game over here. This is totally changing, and there's a difference of 15 pop right now between Quicksilver and TauruS, and this is fantastic stuff, guys. Fantastic. There might be a difference of 50 villages between the players, but right now TauruS is really struggling against those onagers. And he's really struggling. He doesn't have any answer to that. You can't answer those onagers with skirms, right? So I don't think it's a good idea. He could have done some stables over here, taken his scouts out, and he's actually doing that. He's finally doing those light cavalry, but those should have come out a long time back. And right now, Quicksilver is ahead on population again. His military is closing down on his opponent, and his opponent is really struggling right now. Should take those light cav out as soon as possible. Let's look at his food count. He's really struggling with food. He doesn't have any farms, so probably that's the reason why he is not being able to take those scouts out, and that is not really helping the cause over here. He probably wants to take scouts out from here and do the damage, but he's not doing that either. So this is a very difficult situation for TauruS to handle. Quicksilver is going for siege ram, so siege ram and onagers, that is going to be the power for Quicksilver. Right now he's 25 pop ahead, guys, and he's got a higher military count too. This game has completely changed. He even has light cavalry over here. He's got light cavalry, he's got skirms, he's got archers, he's got onagers, he's got siege rams, he's got everything. Quicksilver, what a game. He's even researching pikeman, probably to defend from cavalry over here. That is good strategy. There you go. He's making barracks. He knows he needs to defend over here. He needs to keep his economy alive, and that is good stuff. Even mining stone so that he can castle out. TauruS actually has 679 stones. He could have done a castle over here probably to stop this push from Quicksilver. But is it too late, guys? Is it too late? There's a difference of 50 pop right now, and I believe this might be the 1-1. This might be the 1-1. What a game this was. This was an absolutely cracker of a game. And I'm sorry, but this is 1-1. This has to be 1-1. It doesn't have a place to do farming, so it's very difficult for him to come back into this game, because he really needed the light caps. And do they have hussars? That is the question. No, they don't. They actually don't have hussars, the Vikings, so they have to be content with the light caps, and light caps are not being produced by TauruS, and he's going to lose this game surely. And TauruS is building a castle, so I should find out where that castle is. This castle is over here, so but really don't have any space over here to do stuff, and he's really struggling. There you go. There's no production over here too. because he doesn't have the food, guys. He just doesn't have the food. And this is very good play by Quicksilver. Look at the pop right now. There's a difference of 70 pop. So fabulous play, absolutely fabulous play by Quicksilver. He changed his game, losing the water, and then coming back with a plan B of Baltic. And he's done a great job with his amazing army right now. But coming to this side is going to be difficult. There's a lot of war guys. The war guys are finally coming back into this game after some 30 minutes. They had absolutely nothing to do on water, and they're finally doing some stuff. But this is the place that is going to struggle to enter. But this tanky siege ram is going to make sure that he enters. I think this is high time. This is high time. TauruS calls it GG, and there you go. He calls it GG, and that is game up, guys. This is the 1-1, and I'm sure you guys enjoyed that one, because I really did enjoy that game. And kudos to Quicksilver to coming back into this match. And we'll look at the achievements, because I missed the achievements last time, and really sorry about that. And there you go, that is the achievements, that is the score between the players. And unit skill 251 for Quicksilver, economy stats much more for Quicksilver in every department. That was very good, very good. And technology, and that technology, those 37 seconds difference was huge actually, but he still came back into this game in amazing fashion and won this game. So that was that, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, and please take care, and bye bye.